The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. No, he refuses to take the bait. Nakamura. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great vision. Vitinha. Maradona. Now it's Kakitani. Now it's Nakamura. He's got away. Nakamura delivered. He gets big. Good stop.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Henderson. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
It's Kakitani! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Salmakers. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's going to go a long way. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's played it in low. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's an imaginative pass. That ball looks a good one. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Barella. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a promising position. Shot a goal! Can he get on the end of this? And this is Kakitani. Chance for a shot! Goal! Milan! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first climbs up big! Rijkaard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Zubimendi. Foden. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nakamura. And it's Maradona. Jordan Henderson. Now Costa Curta. And it's Azar. And it's Stojkovic. Now it's Kakitani. Nakamura. That's good play. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Maradona receives it in a good position here. Oh, sweet feet. Hazard! That was superb goalkeeping.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Stojkovic. And this is Hazard. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Jordan Henderson. Barella. It's a sharp pass. Now it's Foden. Now it's Zaire Emery. Out for a throw. And back to the keeper they go. Dida, dominant, commanding. Oh, given away! Hit into the middle. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Turns back here, probably the best option, and it's Nakamura. Oh, Red, nice interception. Van de Ven. Barella. Now, what about a counter-attack? Zaire Emery.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Kakatani. That has been slung wide. Pass is just off target. Barella. Zaire Emery. And now the breakaway. And the through ball. And he's on his way! Nesta wins the duel this time. Kakatani given the lift of his goal. Milan are still that goal to the good. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Played back in. Stojkovic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Salmakers. Now it's Kakatani. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard. And it's Henderson. It's a good foot in there. He is through here. Bullish header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Jordan Henderson shifted it to the flank. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard. Maradona. Maradona touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Maradona. Salamakers cuts it out. Barella. Zaire Emery. He can run onto that. Now can he find a finish?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Jordan Henderson. Now it's Kakitani. And this is Maradona. Now it's Stojkovic. It's a really well-measured ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
1-0 as we head towards the end. And here's Azar. He's picked his way through. Now it's Maradona. Stojkovic. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Barella. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Foden. Played out to the right. And it's with the keeper. Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. Costa Curta. Azar. Jordan Henderson. It's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle. Kakitani.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Barella. Now it's Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery ploughing through the middle. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He would be... He's having a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Nakamura, who's on a run down the left wing. Maradona. And the finish! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Zielinski! Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Over to the left. Now it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely spread. Nakamura. McAllister. Rice. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard. Quarter of an hour played. Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Can he get onto this?
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
It's their second corner of the game. Pavlovic can get it clear. And it's Azar. Nicely weighted ball. Maradona proves just a little bit too strong. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zielinski. Mbappe. That has been slung wide. And here's Stojkovic. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foden looking to get on the end of this. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Hazard. McAllister. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for option, and the shot! In he goes again! They've done it! They are right back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Oviedo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Zielinski. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Kakatani. That's good play. Stojkovic. Stojkovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Stojkovic. And it's Azar. To Henderson. Opts for safety. Cannavaro. Nesta.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Dida punts it upfield. McAllister. And here's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Kakatani. And that's been into... And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Oviedo get the second half going. McAllister, nicely aimed pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good spread. Jordan Henderson has a look and plays it forward. And shifted it to the flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. In with the challenge. Foden. McAllister. And it's Azar. Pass is just off target. Zielinski. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard. Now it's Nakamura. A probing pass. Pavlovic calmly anticipates. Rice. He's looking wide. Tries to pass it through. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Rijkaard. Hazard. Knocks it into space. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nesta. Stojkovic, who does have an assist to his name. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, this looks sharp. Cannavaro, tidy with his distribution. That is good alertness. Looking for the run. Hazard has it in a wide position. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Rijkaard. And it's Maradona. Distributed tidily. Maradona does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Zielinski. Oviedo finding their passes. He's picked his way through. Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Kakitani. Maradona. Rijkaard. For Jordan Henderson. And it's Stojkovic. Now it's Azar. Hazard going full steam ahead down the left flank. To Henderson. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's a good ball out wide. Big chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Nakamura has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe, he gets big! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Neymar, il numero 22. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5, Nakamura. Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15, il numero 14.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And he's picked it up out wide. Cross in, looks like a good one. Ruben Neves, the man with such great vision. And here's Azar. Oh, sweet feet. Played in. Off he goes! Oh, crossbar! And it's Rice.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
They get a throw in. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Referee has just said play on. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's clever. He has found the way through. It's Neymar! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Brekalo. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Can he finish? And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Milan have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Maradona claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a win. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy like Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. He's in space and looking for options. Maradona to Henderson. Nakamura. And it's Stojkovic. And Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernandez, played out to the left flank. Hazard goes on a charge down the left. Milan are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Costa Curta, Jordan Henderson, who played for Rijkaard. Played out to the right. Nakamura going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Stojkovic. Spread out to the left. Played back in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Out to the left it goes. Stojkovic goes on a run down the left wing. Jordan Henderson. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Stojkovic. And it's Henderson. Maradona. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Lovely bit of skill. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Nakamura. Jordan Henderson. And this is Kakitani. And here's Stojkovic. And that has been clubbed away. 30 minutes gone. Here's Maradona. Maradona, good purposeful running this. Driving on and making good progress. Foden. Granit Xhaka. Now Saliba. And it's Hernandez. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard. For Jordan Henderson. Over to the left. Played back into the centre. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against Hazard! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And here's Stojkovic. Strokes it back. Stojkovic is onto this. And it's Rijkaard. Jordan Henderson. And this is Kakitani. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well played. Mbappe. Nakamura. Stojkovic. Maradona. Oh, it's a great ball here. And one more try! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And this is Maradona. Oh, well played. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Milan really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And here's Kakitani. No, it's come to nothing. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Now Mbappe. Liverpool disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Nakamura. And it's Maradona. And it's Stojkovic. He's gone for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Stojkovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Costa Curta. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Great vision. Nesta gets a foot in and wins the ball. 60 minutes played. Now it's Kakitani. Maradona. And this is Nakamura. He has a look up. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Opts to play it back. Bullish header! Against the crossbar. He's missed, but not by that far.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Sostituzione Hazard, numero 5 Nakamura, numero 11 lasciano il campo per il numero 22
Nesta.
il numero 10 Neymar,
Luis
il numero
Garcia.
15
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's shifting through the gears here. Azar! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Nesta. Messi. Spread it left. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nicely spread. Ah, such a clever touch. And it's Messi. And this is Maradona. It's Maradona! Ah, another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ruben Neves. Milan looking to pass their way through. Now it's Luis Garcia. Luis Garcia crosses. And that's the keeper's ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Neymar. The defender is not giving up on this. Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Jordan Henderson.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
To Henderson. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Messi. Can he get it through? Alexander climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer.
Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his... And that is that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Signore e signori, preparate I biglietti. È ora di annunciare I vincitori dell'estrazione di oggi.